My name is Nur Alia Maisara binti Shamsa Akmal. My ID number is BDB2207091. So the introduction is, elasticity is the sensitivity of the quantity demanded or supply of a commodity in response to the change in factors related to that commodity. The elasticity of demand and supply can be a useful tool for businesses to make a crucial decision like deciding the price of goods and services to maximize their profit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Safia Khadijah binti Rosidi and my college number is BDB2207078. Case 1. Price elasticity of demand. So, Mr. Arlie want to maximize profit of their store. So, it is given that the first price is 10 ringgit, which is the quantity demand is 80. As the price is increased from 10 ringgit to 50 ringgit, the quantity demand is decreased from 80 to 60. So we are going to determine what type of price elasticity is good X. We are going to calculate the relevant elasticity using a formula which is percentage change in price multiplied by percentage change in quantity demand. So we get the value is negative 0.5. We are going to positive the value using modulus and we got 0.5. We know that 0.5 is less than 1, thus the type of price elasticity is inelastic. So we advise Mr. Ali to increase the price in order to maximize the profit. This is because 2% of change in price causing 0.25% change in quantity demand. So if Mr. Ali increase the price, the total revenue will be high. Next, for good Y, it is given that the first price is 10 ringgit and the quantity demand is 120. The price increased from 10 ringgit to 50 ringgit, causing the quantity demand decrease from 120 to 50. So we also going to determine what type of price elasticity is good Y. So we are going to use the formula which is percentage change in price multiplied by percentage change in quantity demand. The final value is negative 1.16. We are going to positive the number using modulus and we get 1.16. We know that 1.16 is greater than 1, thus the types of price elasticity is elastic. So we advise Mr. Ali to decrease the price to get maximized profit. 2% of change in price causing 0.58% change in quantity demand. So as the price increase, the total revenue decrease. When Mr. Ali decrease the price, the total revenue will be increased.
Case 2 is income elasticity of demand. Income elasticity of demand is a situation where changes in income cause a percentage of proportional shift in commodity demand. For case 2, they are given two elasticity of demand. For the first one is frugal furniture product, negative 0.88, and the second one is for high-end furniture product, which is 1.78. Case 2, there are percentage change in income of consumer that are given, which is 6%. So the formula to calculate income elasticity of demand is income elasticity of demand equal to percentage change in quantity demand over percentage change in income of consumer. So as you can see, here are the graph for demand frugal furniture product, which is negative 0.88, that less than 1. Based on the question, we need to find the percentage change in quantity demand. So how can we find the percentage change in quantity demand? We have to put the amount given into the formula. As you can see, amount that given is elasticity of demand and percentage change in consumer income. So we just put negative 0.88 equal to percentage change in quantity demand divided 6%. To get the answer, you just need to multiply negative 0.88 with the 6%. And the answer is negative 0.0528 times 100%. So the total amount is negative 5.28%. So the conclusion, based on the curve, the effect of increase 6% in income causes frugal furniture decrease in demand. This curve is categorized as negative income elasticity. Increase in consumer income will cause decrease in quantity demanded because the result is lower than 0. Reasons, this scenario has arisen when the income has increased. Then the quantity demand for inferior goods, which is frugal furniture, will decrease as consumers already have a lot of money, so they tend to buy something more expensive with a better quality. Next, this is the graph for demand high-end furniture product, which is equal to 1.78 more than 1. Then we put the amount given into the formula, which is 1.78 equal to percentage change in quantity demand divided to 6%. So 1.78 multiplied 6% equal to percentage change in quantity demand. So the answer is 0.1068 times 100%. So the final answer is 10.68%. So the final answer for percentage change in quantity demand is 10.68%. The conclusion is, based on this second curve, we may infer that a 6% rise in income has a beneficial influence on high-end furniture goods. Because of the result calculating the income elasticity of demand for high-end furniture is more than 1, which is 1.78, this condition is categorized as elastic income elasticity. Changes in consumers' income causes bigger percentage change in quantity demanded. The reason is consumers' perception of needs alter when their money rises, because they can now buy items that satisfy them as well as meet their requirement. As a result, the demand for luxury goods, which is high-end furniture, will increase prefer to purchase expensive furniture over low-cost furniture. The changes in shapes of demand curves. The curve in income increase from income 1 to income 2 produce an increase in quantity from quantity demand 1 to quantity demand 2. However, the increase is significantly more than the income increase.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sofia Aisyah Kamarubarin and my ID number is BDB2207093. Case 3 is cross elasticity of demand. For table A, price of coffee before is Rm 3.50 a packet and quantity demand before is 2 packets, while a price of coffee after is Rm 4.50 a packet, quantity demand is 1. For tea, the price of tea before is Rm 2.50 a packet and quantity demand before is 3 packets, while the price of tea after is Rm 2.50 a packet and quantity demand after is 4. Using formula equilibrium equals to percentage change in quantity demand of goods X divided by percentage change in price of goods Y, and using data on table A to calculate, the final answer will be 0.75, which is positive cross elasticity because it is substitutes. Substitutes happen when equilibrium more than 0. So, negative sign of indicate substitute that the demand for coffee will decrease and the price of tea will increase. DD is an upward sloping demand curve. Next, for table B, price of iPhone before is Rm 5,000 a set and quantity demand before is 1 packet, while the price of iPhone a set after is Rm 3,000 and quantity demand is 2. For tea, the price of tea before is Rm 2.50 a packet and quantity demand before is 3 packets, while the price of tea after is Rm 2.50 a packet and quantity demand after is 3. Using formula equilibrium equals to percentage change in quantity demand of good X divided by percentage change in price of goods Y, and using data on table B to calculate, the final answer will be 0, which is 0 cross elasticity because when the two goods are not related to each other, the equilibrium will be equal to 0. An increase in price of a set iPhone does not affect the demand of tea. DD is the vertical straight line demand curve.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Wardina Safia binti Muhammad Zan. My ID number is BDB2207053. Case 4, price elasticity of supply. We are going to determine what type of elasticity for question A. We are going to calculate the elasticity using formula the change in quantity supplied multiplied by the change in price. The final value is equal to 0. We know that the final value is 0 shows that the type of price elasticity is perfectly inelastic. This is because quantity supply is unaffected by the change in price. Next, we are going to calculate the price elasticity of supply for question B. We also use the same formula, which is change in quantity supply multiplied by the change in price. The final value we got is 0.6. As we know, 0.6 is less than 1 and it makes it inelastic. The percentage change in quantity supply is less than the percentage change in price. The curve is steeply sloping supply curve. Next, we're going to calculate the price of elasticity for question C. The final value we got is 1.6. As we know, 1.6 is greater than 1, and it shows that the type of price elasticity is elastic. We are also using the same formula, which is the change in quantity supplied multiplied by the change in price. The final value we got is 1.6. As we know, 1.6 is greater than 1, and it shows that the type of price elasticity is elastic. The percentage change in quantity supplied is more than the percentage change in price. The curve is gently sloping or flat.